Yo, what's good, guys? It's Andrew back for another sourcing video, and I actually just recorded a sourcing video with KPF, Keep a Product Finder. Boom, right here, as you can see. So make sure to check that video out if you want to know how to use Keep a Product Finder or if you just want some leads. But pretty much, this was one of the leads we actually found, but we didn't find it profitably. So you may be wondering, what are we doing with it? Well, we're actually going to be reverse sourcing from it. My favorite thing to do, and I think the most effective thing to do. But KPF definitely helps you narrow down your leads lists and gives you great ideas to source from and branch from. So pretty much, let's get right into the video. So why are we going to be reverse sourcing this lead specifically? So if we go down here to the Keepa chart, one of the criteria we used for KPF is to have Amazon be out of stock. And as you can see, recently it's been out of stock. So that's good. Keep is working. And pretty much all of these sellers right here have big brains. You know what I mean? They're selling at a much higher price than what it was selling for here with Amazon in stock. And to validate this, you go to Seller Amp and you check, okay, good reviews, great reviews, good reviews, great reviews, great reviews, great reviews. So all experienced sellers for the most part. So basically, what we're going to do now is we're going to go through all of their storefronts. Guys, so I just opened up all of the storefronts, and pretty much, as you can see, we have a great variety of brands. So that's good. That was the first guy. Boom. Great assortment of brands. As you can see, this guy's selling a lot of apparel, but as you can see, there's also tons of food, beauty, toys. This is going to be a great storefront to stock. I can already tell you. This guy has a ton of reviews, a ton of ASINs in stock, so this is a great one. Next one, okay. Also tons of variety here, which is good. Okay, more variety, more variety. Yeah, so as you can see, all of these storefronts are good. And if you haven't checked out my previous video, pretty much what we do is you basically go like by brand, or you kind of just go through their storefronts, and you want to be referencing like the keepas for sure. But for example, let's say it's this Lego set that we're looking for. Basically, all you do is you open it up in Google right here, and if the price more or less is around 15, you're going to want to entertain it, even like 20, because we can use discounted gift cards and other things. So as you can see right here, we open it up. We got to be around 14. There's one on eBay. So I'd probably stay away from eBay for the most part. So okay. So yeah, so you would basically just do that for all of them, and you scroll, you scroll, you scroll. You usually want to like look for stuff that they have a lot of stock in. So I'll be right back. You can see I'm on the first, and we're gonna look at the second person storefront too. I think they were honestly some of the better ones, but pretty much a great example of what I was just talking about. I pressed Dr. Bronner's this brand right here. I saw that this person has 15 in stock. Keepa looks decent. Everybody's FBAing it, right? So if this person has 15, chances are they're making money on it. So open it up in Google right here. We have to be around $7. And there you go. Vita cost is 9. I know you can discount it right here, and there's the direct brand right there. Another Vita cost, iHerb. You can discount heavily on these brands, and I'm about to show you exactly how. Another one right there, 15% off. So 917 with code. So I mean, that's already like $9, right? So I mean, you're already, you know what I mean? You're already pretty much good. Look at this Keepa. Oh my goodness. Guys, when the Keepa is like this, like super small in the 3 months and even like in the year, guys, this spike right here does not matter because the same way it's spiking up, it's spiking down. So this is a fantastic product in terms of moving speed. And as you can see, everybody's selling it right here around like 18. Yeah, so 16. I mean, these boys, you don't, a quick little tip right here is anytime you're kind of buying on this like uptrend right here, you kind of don't want to, you don't want to lower your price to 16 because guess what's going to happen, right? When you send it to Amazon, yeah, it'll maybe sit in the storage for like a month, right? But here at the peak of the offer counts at 38, it's 16. Ready? So you sold out at 16. Good job. And then it's May 12th in a week. Okay, 17. Okay, another week goes by. Okay, 17. Another week goes by, 18. You know what I mean? So you just don't want to you don't want to undervalue yourself, right? Because not only when you undercut are you making it worse for other people, you're actually making it worse for yourself. I would highly not suggest doing that unless you absolutely have to for like turning your money over. But if you just get a 0% APR card or the Plum card, that should not be an issue. Anyways, I just yapped a little bit. Yeah, with low offer count, this is an insane product with low offer count. Wow. Yeah, this is a great one. All right. Anyways, so now we want to find out how we can get it the cheapest way possible. So that was with that code. Another 9. Wait a second though. Okay, guys, so listen. So one thing I just noticed is as you can see right here, it says 240 milliliters, okay? And on literally all of them, it's 237. And then so that was the Dr. Bronner, I think, right? I don't know, but all of them seem to be 237. So even like right here, we can open these up. Um, so that's kind of one of those things where you're going to have to do at your own discretion. I don't recommend it, but at the same time, it is just 3 milliliters. So I think it's kind of one of those scenarios where it was like a change in their product line and they just haven't like updated the photos. Uh because here actually I think we're good. Yeah, see here it says 237. So I think you're good. You know what I mean? It says it right here and it's what? 3 million. It's like it's one of those things where it's like if people are going to find a way to like kind of get at you for that, like that's kind of on them. You know what I mean? Again, uh, I'm not recommend like I recommend you sell how it's advertised, but in this unique case, like I just don't think I don't think it's just offered. All right, guys. So out of all of these like tabs that we opened from the Google search, VitaCost is the biggest. So you know you got to figure out can you stack coupons, can you use emails, but luckily there's always a way to discount on this site, and we had a 20% off that it gave us. So pretty much we go 9 times 0.8, right? 20% off. So 7.2 is our cost. That is less than this. And that is an absolute banger of a product, even with the -8%, even with the offer count, still double, right? Triple where it was at selling at 22, right? So anyways, so one of the sites actually had like only 2 in stock. So a decent play for this would honestly, yeah, you could just flip it right away. We could go ahead and storefront stock from these guys, right? But you can FBM this as well. It's gonna be 48 like this for. Okay, so if it's 4, which if it's saying it's under a pound, it should be. You just have to be a little bit wary with the poly bags. So I guess sending it to the fulfillment centers would be a lot easier, but 48%, that is still very good. Let's say you get 50 of these, a couple hours of online sourcing. Yeah, I mean, that's a quick 173 off of one lead, off of a Yankee Candle lead. And that is exactly why I love reverse sourcing so much. We found this from a Keepa search because Yankee Candle had a good website, and then we found this dude right here. Right, his storefront was good. This guy has a brain. He was selling on that listing, so somehow he got that, and then he had this. I guarantee you, if we take a look at these, it's going to be the same way. Or we look at the other brands and things that this guy is carrying. You know what I mean? That was just one thing. So, yeah, let's go ahead and take a look to see what else this guy had. Guys, so off of that other Dr. Bronner product, we actually found this one right here, which is some soap, 8 ounce, and it was also on Vitacost. We went through Google, and as you can see right here, 6.8 with the 20% off, right? 6.8 times 20% off, amazing. And that's with the minus 25% offer counts going up. And as you can see, if you just hold on to it for a bit at 15, oh, okay, I guess we already did put in the 15. I'm sorry. At 11, you're still losing money. Okay, sorry about that. I already put in 16 because it moves insanely fast. And across these levels, as you can see, guys, it was selling for 16. So in my eyes, that's a good product. Some of you may think otherwise, but I think if you play it correctly in terms of you just sit on it for a bit or you send it to the warehouses and you just list it for 16, I think you'll be good because if we zoom in right here, it's only recently that this very not smart seller right here, guys, please, no need for this, bro. This product flies. There's no need to be doing this. Yeah, so even if you send it to the warehouses, as you could see, people are FBA sellers are still undercutting at 14 and it's still selling. Well, how do you know it's selling? Because if you zoom in even more, this oscillation, that's how you know it's selling. All right, so anyways, the reason I put 16 is because you could definitely get 16 for it. So that took a little bit of time. We just went through that guy's store. This video could honestly be hours long. But for the sake of YouTube, for the sake of how things work, nobody's gonna watch an hour-long video. Probably are some people. Listen, if you guys are still watching right now, type a comment if you want an hour-long sourcing video. I'll make it. You know, if you want longer videos, whatever you want, put it in the comments. Because if enough people want it, then I'll do it. But yeah. Also, if you want direct one-on-one help, message me on Instagram because I would love to put it all on YouTube, but I don't even think most people are going to watch it. So, anyways, I'm yapping a little bit. This guy was the other guy with the really good storefront, 500 reviews, if you guys remember. By the way, we still have, I mean, we didn't even finish the first guy's storefront, but we have all these people back. Yeah, I mean, look at this guy. He has a bunch of apparel, bunch of food, beauty, toys, home and like this guy has literally every category. So we're gonna kind of do the same strategy. We're gonna either isolate one of these brands or one of these categories, and then we're gonna see like you know if the seller has a good amount in stock, like the previous guy did. So let's do that. All right. I mean, there we go. Now you want to be careful with this because, as you can see, guys, this is a wholesale product. All right, so this is our guy right here, right, and yeah, that's our guy right there. There's this guy though. So what's going to happen is if you open up a Google search, I already know you most likely will not be able to find it profitably, I believe, for $5. Let's see. Yeah, so like as you can see, this is okay, $20 with code, sure. But we need okay, yeah, but we need half of that. So what this is probably either like a distribution or brand direct deal that we got going on, and he's FBMing it. So and this guy too. So I mean that's something you want to kind of stay away from, unless of course that's what you want to do. You know what I mean? But I think we just found a good one right here. For yep. So we definitely did just find a good one. So pretty much open it up in Amazon, and as you can see right here, another $10 off, 24, 24. Wow, this is an insane lead. Yeah, this is actually an insane lead. Holy shit. All right, guys. So after some time kind of looking through some brands, I got on Carhartt, and pretty much I was scrolling, looking at the ones that this guy has decent amount of stock in, and I found this hat. I pressed Google. This was the search that I got. I scrolled through and I looked at Academy because this is a great OA website. So I got on Academy. As you can see, I'm just making sure the price is 15. And as you can see, there are a ton of other clearance and great items. And pretty much we also get 9% off, and there is a 10% um, discount, but it does say exclusions apply and 20 max discount, which means you will definitely have to loop it. For the sake of this, I'm going to use it, but you will have to loop it. The Keepa is very good on this, and as you can see, it was even selling for 25. Yeah, it was selling for lower here, but it was selling for even higher way back when, right? So this is a good item nonetheless. Basically, we're going to be FBMing it. Basically, I did the $15, $15 times the 10% off times 9%, which is 0.91 because 9 minus 100. So yeah, 20%. So basically 15 times just the gift cards. So it would still be like 8%, and that's pretty much at the lowest it's going to be. So if you just kind of hold them FBM, you list it for basically higher back, how it was, it's summertime. I'm sure you will be able to get buy box up there as soon as, these guys sell out. But yeah, I mean, this is still a good lead that you can then reverse source from or check out the other colors. But that's pretty much it, guys. I don't want to make this video too long. To summarize, we got all of this whole video from this one listing right here that was from a different video that I, by the way, posted. So this video is probably going to come out in a couple days after the KPF video, just because I want to space it out. But yeah, came just from this one. So I mean, it's just crazy, what you can find. And for the record, we only took a look at two sellers out of the six. Okay, so basically, all of these other sellers right here definitely have profit as well. I mean, I could just take a look, like nine, right? This guy also has Columbia. Okay, less Columbia, maybe. This is like some RA stuff. But But yeah, guys, that's going to do it for this video. We just reverse sourced. We found some bangers. We found some good leads. We found some decent leads. Again, when reverse sourcing, you don't want to necessarily exclude the leads that aren't bangers. So you just want to basically keep an open eye for everything. And yeah, let me know in the comments. Leave a like, subscribe. Let me know what you want to see. Let me know what you think. As always, follow me on Instagram, DM me if you have any questions. And thank you guys for watching.